What's up, everybody? If you were at my last stream, you would have seen me predicting what we were going to get for the next Blazing Fest characters, that are going to get a limit break. And I predicted that we were going to be getting Night Guy and Kakashi. The reason I said that is because if you looked at the Shisui Banner's pool of pullable characters, you would have seen that Night Guy and Kakashi were removed, and if you're going in order, it should have been Night Guy, Kakashi, then Sakura, right? But that's not what happened. We got both Kakashi and Sakura, which is fine. I originally thought they would have been limit broken together anyway, since they came out around the same time. And you got the banner with them as well. Credit to Sonluck and Norax Blazing. That's where I'm getting this info from, by the way. And you got a 3-use 6-step banner, 260 pearls to summon on them. And honestly, it's not that bad of a banner. It's 40 pearls for first one. Second and fourth step has 40 pearls, 2% chance for Sasuke and Naruto. Third step, 2% chance for Sakura and Kakashi. You get an ultimate crystal for the fifth one, and then you get guaranteed Sakura or Kakashi. Now, out of all 4 of these units, between Sakura, Kakashi, and 6-pack Naruto and Sasuke, they're all still very good units and all usable in either PvE or PvP. Yes, even Kakashi, he's on the slower side and stuff, but if you can pull off his jutsu, you can knock some people out, okay? But we're not here necessarily to talk about how great this banner is and specifically how much better Kakashi and Sakura are going to be with their limit breaks, which they are. We're here to talk about Night Guy and why he was skipped. Now, there's 2 possible theories I have, and yeah, hopefully it's the latter. So my first theory is Bandai is still being dumb and thinking that, oh yeah, this unit right here, he's broken. He has 2,900 attack power unduped, and that's too much. It's broken. And if you add up all of his attack boosts, which 3 of them are 100, 2 of them are 200, he goes all the way up. So that's 700 boost, right? 700 extra attack power. He'll go up to, wait, I got it right. Yeah, 700 extra attack power will get him up to 3,600 attack power, okay? So max dupe guy currently will do 5.5 on his jutsu, which is close to 20k. Max duped again, so you need to pull him 5 times. And then his ultimate is going to be 50,400. Very good damage on a unit. However, he is 612 chakra, so it's going to cost a lot to pull off. His ultimate does ignore perfect dodge and barrier, which is nice. But if you don't know about Night Guy, the reason people did not use him that much, or he's speaking poorly of, is the amount of health he loses. He loses 15% of your maximum health off of the jutsu alone. 15%, which is a very high amount, especially for a jutsu. Then I thought it was a brilliant idea to make you lose 35% of your maximum health, over a third, when you use his ultimate. That is what makes him such a bad unit, because even though the damage he outputs is broken, it's crazy, or I can't even say broken, it's just really good damage at this point, right? This knockback is too much, especially with the way it's evolving, or the game is evolving, where high damage is nice to have. It can speed up your runs, sure, of course, but you're going to want more healing or attack weakening, stuff like that, because they're giving, these SS rank bosses and Ninja Row bosses hundreds of thousands of HP, and 50,000 base damage, even if he's hitting a heart unit, which will turn into 75,600. Looks really good, but when you know that you're fighting a boss with 500,000 HP, that means you're gonna have to pull off his ultimate, what, 6 times at least? Nope, 7 times at least. 7 times alone you'd have to use his ultimate to kill that one heart enemy, and that's too much. So that's the first theory. The second theory is they know that even if he gets a limit break, okay, he's still not going to be worth it, or people are still not going to use him. And that is what I hope Bandai is going for, as in, like they can see the logs. They know how much people are using or not using characters. So technically they can go out their way to boost up some of these Blazing Fest characters that aren't used that much, or change them up to make them good again. Like, change this to 5% and 10%. Oh yeah, I'm using Night Guy. Period. Because great damage, small knockback. What was it? The free-to-play Naruto, I believe. I'm gonna go pull him up real quick. He loses a very small amount on both his jutsu and ultimate. I think it was 5 and 8% separately. So let's see real quick. Yep, 5% on his jutsu, not 8% on his ultimate. I never had to pay attention to this, never had to care, never had to worry. That was the situation with him. Like, people, if someone brought up he had this, I'd be like, oh really, he does? Because you can heal that back in 1 turn, you can heal that back in 2 turns. It's not that big of a deal. But 35% from Night Guy, that's just too much, period. Now if he did get his limit break, let's let me humor you guys. Let's say he goes from max dupes 36,000 to straight up 5,000. 5,000 attack, highest attack in the game. Let's see how much he would be doing. So off his jutsu, he'd do 27,500 damage. Absolutely insane damage. That's a good amount of characters' ultimate's power, you know. And that 15% health drop, I think that's an okay-ish type of drawback from it, you know. His ultimate, however, would go straight to 70,000 base damage, which again, if you're hitting a heart unit, will go up to 105,000 damage. Sounds insane, crazy, but remember, once again, if you're fighting that heart enemy on Ninja Road that I mentioned earlier with the 50,000 HP, you're going to use his ultimate 5 times to kill that unit, and you're still losing the 35%, afterwards. Is it worth it at that point? No, it isn't, because Final Valley Sasuke exists. Whenever he pops up, of course, there you go. But now I know he's a newer unit and stuff like that, and comparing him, but that's not the point. Whether he's newer or older, the point is if Night Guy is outdated, he's just outdated. Not really going to compare the jutsu because he is AoE and he has that insane range covering what, 80% of the entire map, but my thing is this: why would you run Night Guy with his jutsu hurting you single target when you can run Sasuke, who can generate chakra, will get back 2 bars of chakra from using it, so you can keep it up. His counter effect, something else that Night Guy could very well benefit from, a counter with that high attack, but he has critical rate for both his field and buddy skills, something that most people just disregard or don't really care about, me included. It's not that, you don't want to bet on it, you don't want to bank on it pretty much. And along with that, he has increased damage to other types, he ignores type disadvantage on his ultimate, and it's 17 times attack, right? So if we look at Sasuke's damage and hit it with that 17 times attack, 48,000. So we got 48,000 versus Night Guy the way he currently is, going up to 50,400. So max duped Night Guy will be doing a little more damage than Sasuke, but even then, Night Guy is not helpful in skill. He's not helpful in skill versus Sasuke, especially when he has increased damage to him and ignores type disadvantage. Guy doesn't do that. And I mean, come on. You guys have dealt with Sasuke, or you have him yourself at this point, so you know how good of a unit he is. But when you compare all that stuff, and then the high counter power with him dealing like 7k per hit on certain situations, 300 buddy heal to Night Guy, it's just a thing of no one would use him. And even with that broken amount of damage he dishes out, I don't know if it's worth it to limit break him at that point. Like, if anything, he'll be useful for Ninja Road, for one of those suicide teams to knock out a bunch of damage. But that is still a lot of stuff you're using. You're using a full 15 ultimate crystals for this character to not even use him that much. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, those are my, that's my theory, my ideas of why he probably got his limit break skipped. And I really hope that, I can't even say I hope that he gets one. I'm honestly fine with him not getting a limit break. That means that Bandai's actually paying attention to some degree, Now, if they revamp his stuff here, they make him ignore type disadvantage and lower the amount of health he loses at least to 20%, dang it. And on his like ultimate, and this can go lower, then you limit break him. Then go through with that, because then people would go through the work of limit breaking him at that point. If they have him, especially if they have a max duped or they don't have Sasuke. In my case, I don't have Final Valley Sasuke, and having a strong body nuker could very well come in handy. But just the design of him was poor from the beginning, and maximum broken, he'll easily go up to 1098 HP, 90 extra HP, calling it now. So 90 extra HP and like 1,400 extra attack. That's what he'll get, yeah, if he gets limit break. But anyway, you guys, that's pretty much it for my theories and ideas on why Night Guy here got skipped for a limit break. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Would you want him to get a limit break regardless? Like, especially if he gets that 5,000 strength max duped along with that 90 extra HP boost. Would you guys want it at that point? Or do you think he needs to get revamped? I hit the wrong thing. Or do you think he needs to get like revamped completely with the jutsus and ultimate before he's worth limit breaking? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe before you go as well. Peace.